Hey guys, happy Thursday. It is 2 o'clock, so here we are. I'm gonna do some makeup. Who wants to watch me? Anybody? Join me. Welcome. Happy Thursday. I've already primed my face. Same way I always do. If you have questions about that, you can ask me or you can watch some of my other videos because I've done it a bazillion times. I'm going to use our Pata Cream, hey Cheyenne, and a little cream brush as like my concealer today because we're going to try it out. Because you all know how bad this is right here, especially on this side of my face. This one's okay. This one, not so much. If you guys are hopping on, say hey. Thanks for being here. Once again, this is our Pata Cream. I think I'm saying that right. Pata Cream. And it's actually like a foundation. It's like a cream foundation. I am just using it under my foundation as a concealer. Hey, Tiara. So we're going to see how this works out. I think I did this one other day and it worked really well. But I honestly can't remember. If you're hopping on, say, hey, happy Thursday. I'm trying to cover up some of this redness too because, you know. We're going to use my Kabuki brush again today as well. I'm going to use I think I'm going to do the VFX foundation, and then we're going to do some eyeshadow. And I don't know what color. I think I'm going to use the Amazon green that we have because it is so pretty and I want to use it again. Hey, Tiara. All right, we're just covering up these blemishes. Look at the coverage on this. This could be a foundation if you wanted it to be. It's a cream. And I'm just putting it on with like a little cream brush because I'm just trying to put it on my cheeks where I have blemishes to cover up. Okay, and then we are going to use we can use the same brush. We're going to use the orange concealer. Hey, Sarah, happy Thursday. Because of my dark circles. I didn't want to put the liquid and the cream on top because I just felt like it wouldn't stay if I did that. So, tell me what you guys are up to today. Are you guys at work? I need to try to do lives later in the day for people that are working right now. Okay, so this is good for, especially under your eye. Oh, I should have showed you guys under my eye. Okay, hold on. We'll do that too. I don't really have terrible dark circles under my eyes. But let me show you. It brightens up underneath your eyes as well. It helps with that darkness. And you can use like a regular concealer too. That's just kind of the purpose of an orange or peach colored concealer. I would do more like an orange if you're a really dark tone. But you can do like a soft peach if you have a lighter skin tone. So do you see how this is already like really brightening up under my eye? It is fan-freaking-tastic. I am obsessed with this orange concealer. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. I put a little bit too much. So I'm kind of just blending it like up onto my eye now. But do you see how much brighter that looks with that under my eye? It took away those dark circles, a little bit of dark circles that I had. It is amazing. So if that's what you need help with, this orange concealer will help you with that. Okay. So now you can actually, since this is more of an orange, I do it under my foundation. If you want to use like a regular concealer under your eye, you can, and you can put it on top of your foundation. Everybody's different, so it really doesn't matter how you want to do it. It's just whatever you think, however you think it looks best or the way you like it. Where's my Kabuki? Here it is. This is clean, you guys. It shows you how much I haven't used it in a hot minute. Let's just try it with this VFX. Who is excited for some more green eyeshadow today? I am pumped up to use this Amazon green again because it was so beautiful. the last time I used it. And I think we're gonna do a halo eye. I'm gonna keep practicing my cut crease skills because it's so fun and I feel like it makes your eyeshadow stand out even more. This is our VFX foundation. It is amazing. It is the most full coverage, flawless. This is what I wear most days. I was worried, I like the Stay Matte a lot because I have oily skin. I was worried maybe this would be too dewy or something, but it is not. It is not dewy at all. It is like the perfect finish for a foundation. Hi Cass, hi Bailey, happy Thursday you guys. If you're hopping on, feel free to say hey. If you're new here, my name is Lauren. Thank you for being here. Happy to have you. Feel free to ask me questions. I'm so excited to be here with you guys today. I love being here every day, and this is like the highlight of my day when I can do these lives because it is so fun. You guys know how much I love to do my makeup. And the great thing about this stuff is the price. So I didn't link my website for you guys, and I need to. I need to do that later when I get off here. Put the website link in the description. Hi Shelby, hi Jacinda. That way you guys can go check out the prices and see exactly what I'm talking about. But this stuff is incredibly, incredibly affordable. This Kabuki brush actually is doing a good job. Except I'm like missing my nose right there. And I'm putting it on my eyelids too. That's just kind of what I do. But I'm taking like a minimal, tiny, tiny, tiny little amount. This does not take much at all to give you full coverage, you guys. It is so good. It'll last you forever because you only need a little bit. But do you see how much coverage I'm getting? And I'm not using much at all. And I'm making sure to blend down my neck, and I was blending over to my ear on both sides as well because you don't want to look like you're wearing a mask. Okay, so this is the VFX, and my hair is insane again today. What's new? What's new? You guys are used to seeing that. I need my pressed powder. I always set my face now with my pressed powder. It is freaking amazing. I'm not gonna set under my eye. Oh, I missed right there. I'm not gonna set under my eye because I'm gonna wait until I do my eyeshadow. So I'm gonna try to steer clear of my under eye with this powder. If you guys don't have a brush and all you have is a beauty blender, they work amazing too. So feel free to use that. That's what I use a lot. Normally, I just felt like to get through this quicker, I would use my brush. It's a lot easier to apply this faster when you have a brush and you're not using your sponge. So this is gonna give me extra coverage. This is in my shade. This isn't translucent. And it's gonna set my face. So coverage and setting my face. Hey Brandy, happy Thursday. Thank you for being here. I'm just setting, and like I said, I'm steering clear of my under eye, but look at that coverage. I mean, you guys just saw my face and how freaking, I mean, blemish full that it is. And that's why I love this foundation so much. It is freaking amazing coverage. Hi Hillary, happy Thursday. Okay, we can fix up my brows a little bit. I worked on them earlier because I left the house, and you know, I do not step foot outside without something on these suckers. All right. So I'm lining with Lip Liner 227. Let me know if you guys want me to like keep listing the products in the description of the videos, because I don't know if like it's helpful for people or if it doesn't matter because you guys watch the video, so then you just go look it up yourself. Let me know. Because I didn't do it on the last video and nobody asked for it. Like sometimes if I forget it, somebody will message me and ask me to do it, but The last couple times nobody has. So I'm like, okay, maybe you guys don't want a list of these products. If you're just watching the video, maybe it's wasting your time. I don't know. Okay, lip liner 227. Brow pomade, this is not changing. This is my usual eyebrow routine. You guys know how it goes, so I'm gonna speed through it because I'm trying not to waste as much of your time as I can today. Hey babe, thanks for watching. Plus, you know, I want to get to the good part, the eyeshadow part. Hey Mindy! Happy Thursday. This brow pomade is amazing, you guys. Don't be afraid of putting a cream product on your eyebrows. I know powder sounds less intimidating, but brow pomade is amazing to fill in eyebrows. You just gotta practice it and know like how to apply it and know exactly like how it goes on. What is that noise? I can't figure out if that's a car or birds outside. It's like a screeching. It has been raining most of the day. Mandy, hey! See, I don't know why names don't pop up, Mandy. It didn't even tell me you were here. I just saw that you liked it. I just think that's so weird. I don't know how to tell if you guys are hopping on half the time. So if you're hopping on, say hey, because your name does not always pop up. So I want to make sure that I'm not missing anybody. So say hey if you are here. I'm going to take, and I've not done this, usually I use my finger, but this is our eyeshadow primer. I'm going to use my cream brush just because I wonder if it'll work better than my finger will. I hear the dryer with change rolling around in it. Yes, that is also the dryer, so I apologize because it's really loud. I even closed the laundry room door and it still did not help. But it's not change, babe. It's my jacket that's in there, you know, so the zipper's like really loud banging against the dryer. So I'm really sorry for the background noise. But I'm like hearing a screeching outside. I don't know what it is. I think it might be birds. Because we have a tree right here outside. Okay, so this is our eyeshadow primer. I've been putting this on before I do all my eyeshadow looks. It keeps it in place. I should have went live the other night after I did my eyeshadow and showed you guys how it stayed on because the primer is amazing. You need to prime your eyes somehow. A lot of times I do like just foundation and set it, but it's a good idea to always prime with something. So I'm going to take the Face Sculpting palette and set this eyeshadow primer with the lightest shade of our Face Sculpting palette. Because remember I always say you want to start your eyeshadow like on top of powder. You don't want to go in on like top of a cream or a liquid if you're putting concealer on your lid. It helps to set with some kind of powder. And then you can easily blend on top with your eyeshadow. So we're gonna use the Amazon green again today. And I don't know what colors I'm gonna use with it. I've seen a lot of cool looks with like purples, but then I'm also like, okay, it's safer to use like browns and stuff and not purple and green and look like, you know, Barney or like the Hulk or something. But I don't know, I'll make up my mind after I contour my face. I'm gonna contour and show you guys how I do that. If I can find my contour stick, it is the greatest thing. I'm not just gonna solely like I just did bronzer. And now that I have this thing, I'm gonna be doing this every day. If I can get my hair out of the way, that is. Because this stuff works so good. Hey Nikki! Happy Thursday. Okay. I'm just layering it on here. And we are gonna blend out, I don't know, we're gonna use this little kabuki. How about that? You look like the Hulk when you get angry. Thanks, JD. I really will if I love purple and green eyeshadow. I don't know, but the looks I keep seeing with it look really cool. So we may try it. I'm just trying to do this faster and see if I can get this to look as nice and without using a blending, beauty blender, blending bud, whatever you guys call it, and just using a brush. And it's actually doing a good job. And I'm like pressing in and then I'm kind of like spreading it upwards. Because remember, like I told you guys the other day, you don't want to blend it down because it's going to drag your the appearance of your cheekbones down. It's not going to make them look as high. And you want your cheekbones to be high. Happy Thursday, Nikki. Yes, it is almost Friday. Almost Friday. Who has to work tomorrow? Because I do. But it's cool. It's fine. I'm used to it. I feel like I work a lot of Fridays. I think I worked last Friday too. Okay, and we're putting it around my forehead like we usually do and blending into my hairline. And like I always tell you guys, I don't need a whole lot up here because I don't have like a really, really high forehead. If you do and you want to make your forehead look smaller, you can put even more, like a thicker layer of this, but you don't have to. You don't have to do any of this. You could simply just like use some blush and a little bit of bronzer like I usually do and move on with your day. But definitely I recommend when you're putting foundation on, always go on top. Well, number one, set it. That's really important. Set your foundation, but go on top with something. Blush, bronzer, something to give color to your face because foundation will really wash you out. So I just really want to blend back towards my ears and up because I want this to be as dramatic as possible. That's what's good about a cream contour, is it can be really, really dramatic, whereas just using like a bronzer or something like I usually do is more natural. Now this you want to blend more down just because if you blend up, you're gonna make yourself look like you have a beard, and we don't want that. So blend it down your neck, and it's gonna help create a bigger shadow, so it's gonna make your jawline look sharper. Now don't go ham on your chin, because like I said, you don't want to look like you've got a beard or something, ladies. I mean, unless you're trying to look like you have a beard, or you're a guy and you're trying to fill in your beard maybe, but we're gonna do a little bit right here under my lip to give a big shadow, make this lip look fuller. Do you see how that did? And down my nose, okay? The steps for this is not gonna change for me. These are the places that I like to contour. I just like to show you guys and remind you of where you can contour, in case that's something you wanna do or learn. And I'm trying to keep this line straight down my nose. I always tell you guys, I have like, my nose humps out here where the bone stops and the cartilage starts. So I try to bring the contour in a little bit right here, like up onto my nose, to try to make this look skinnier. Does that make sense? And I got it down too far right here. So we're just wiping that off. I mean, you can easily make your nose look thinner. You can make your nose look shorter. Not as round. I mean, there's ways to manipulate to make your nose look kind of the way you want it to, which is really kind of scary if you think about it. Makeup is super fun and makeup is an amazing thing, but it's also really like scary how different a person can look. I mean, Photoshop and things like that too in magazines and on Instagram and everything. That helps a lot of people, so don't be fooled, but makeup is an amazing thing and it's really fun, and it doesn't have to be like one of those things that people are like, oh, you have to wear makeup to feel pretty, because you don't. But I just think it's really fun, especially like the eyeshadows and stuff, and it can make you feel really confident. That's what I love about it too. The Hulk, oh yeah, Nikki, I was talking about purple and green eyeshadow. I was debating on doing it because I've seen like not bright purple, like a darker purple eyeshadow, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. Anyway, that's how I contour. So we're gonna set it really quick. You can set it with your bronzer. You can set it with, like we have a face sculpting palette. So we have a powder contour like this. So you can set it with that. I'm gonna go in and set it with my bronzer. I set it, hi Sarah, happy Thursday. I set it with the face sculpting powder a lot. So we're just gonna go in and set it with the bronzer just to change it up today. Your husband said you look like the Hulk. Oh, that's because I said I didn't want to look like the Hulk with my eyeshadow. Yeah, he was just joking. He says I look like the Hulk when I'm angry. I scare him a little bit. Hi, Emily. Happy Thursday. If you guys are hopping on, say hey. If your name isn't popping up and I'm not saying hi, I'm so sorry. You need to like say something to me. Welcome to my Facebook. Thank you for being here. Okay, so now we can do some eyeshadow. Because we'll do blush or something in a minute. And like I said, I haven't set under my eyes with powder or anything. It's still just the concealer and some foundation. Because I want to be able to clean up my eyeshadow. So we're going to go in, I don't know, we may use some of this sateen ribbon. I've heard it can be really good for like a lighter shade on your eyes. And I want to use, where is my other eyeshadow? Here it is, coffee brown. We're gonna use some of this. It's a shimmery brown. We enjoy you. You're a bright spot. Thank you, Vicky. That's so sweet. I try to be, I'm excited to be here every day that I can. I wish I could be here every single day, but I have to go to work. So I think everybody understands how that goes. I do have another job I have to go to 3 or 4 days a week. So I'm here as often as I can be. Okay, let's just go ahead. I think I'm gonna do a halo eye. I think I'm gonna start with some browns. If I'm feeling like some purples, we may throw some purples in there. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it. Let me just open up this colorful palette and see what I have in here. I may try to use a little bit of a dark purple shadow, but for now, we're just gonna stick with some browns and we're gonna get that Morphe palette, my famous, wonderful Morphe palette out that has all these browns and oranges. And Kim, hey. Hey, happy Thursday. Okay, let's get my fluffy crease brush and we're gonna start. All right, I haven't done a cut crease halo eye look ever. I've done some halo eyes, but they're kind of like and boring. And so we're gonna throw some green in there today. We may even throw some purple in there, but we're gonna start off with this tan. It's literally called Tan. I just put my finger right in it. Light brown eyeshadow. And for those of you watching, if you're new, if you want to go back and watch some of my other videos, like Sunday and Monday, I did 2 other eyeshadow looks. I put them on my YouTube channel to save for you guys. So you don't have to scroll back through my Facebook to find them, because that's annoying, and I don't know why Facebook doesn't save them to like a videos tab, because they have like a photos tab you can go to. Like, where's my video tab or live tab? But anyway, my link to my YouTube is in the bio of my Facebook. It's my Linktree link. So if you click on it, it has a link to my YouTube, and I post them all on there so you can go back and watch them so you don't have to hunt. Hi, Michelle. Happy Thursday. I'm not even telling you guys what I'm doing. I'm literally going into my inner corner and blending over my crease and out to my outer corner. We're gonna do this halo eye. Hi, Shanna. Shanna, I don't know how you say your name. Correct me if I pronounced that wrong. Happy Thursday. And remember, we're not gonna worry about being too messy with this because we're gonna clean it up. But I am always forgetting my transparent powder under my eye. When is somebody gonna remind me to do that before I start? I always forget. It really does help catch a lot of it, so it's super helpful. And then we'll go back in with concealer. Oh, I got it right. The first time, did I say Shanna? Shayna? I'm glad I got it right at least. I don't want to offend people by pronouncing their names wrong. You would be surprised how many people pronounce my name wrong. And I feel like I try to make it easy for people. I say it's Lauren with a Y, and they're like, what? I'm like, instead of an E, it's a Y, and they just stare at me. I'm like, okay, I know it's a little odd, but I feel like it's not that hard to figure out. My parents really screwed me up with that name a little bit. I never got any of that cool stuff where your name was like spelled on it, except now there's a lot more Lauren with Y's that I've seen. First time, Hannah with an, oh, Shanna, okay. Cool, I'm glad I got it right the first time. I should have just stopped. I should have just stopped where I was at. Okay, I don't even know what color this is. I'm gonna be real. I just like how it looks, and we're gonna throw it in there. Same thing we just did with that light tan. We're just putting it on the outer corner, and I'm gonna try to go like just barely above my crease. Okay, and what I'm gonna try to do is this, if you can tell, is a fluffy brush, but it's almost a little bit tapered towards the top. So I'm gonna try to keep it just on the like tip of the brush, because I don't want it really on the sides where it's gonna spread the shadow in places I don't want it to be, if that makes any sense at all. I think we're gonna do some browns that I kind of want to throw purple in there, because it just, this look that I found on Pinterest the other day was so pretty with purple. It was like a sparkly purple though, and I don't think I have a sparkly purple, but it looked so cool. And I want to use the green, so I can't really decide what I want to do. Let's just do it. Let's take, you know, because every other time I say let's just do it, it honestly doesn't turn out bad. So let's just take some of this purple I have over here and this fluffy brush. And I swear I didn't get that much color. A lot of that is from the other day. I haven't cleaned this brush from when I did the other purple color. Or the other purple eyeshadow look. I just want a little bit of purple to be in my crease at least. It doesn't have to be a whole lot, because I want to make this look a lot darker. I don't want it to be really light, because the Amazon green, did I show you guys? The Amazon green is a really deep, like forest green, but it's shimmery. And so I want the crease to be dark too, because you don't want like a light, see how like light this is right now? I don't want to be putting like a dark green in the middle of it and kind of making it stand out way too much. Do you know what I'm saying? Tell me if I'm not making sense to you guys. In my brain, I know what I'm trying to say, but it doesn't always, I can't always articulate it the right way. I'm still using this brown. Y'all, I cannot talk today. I'm still using this purple. Oh, good Lord. Somebody send help. I don't think I'm gonna be okay. Hey, Frank. Thanks for liking my video. See, I can't always see when people hop on. I can only see when you like it sometimes. So say hey if you're here, because I probably don't know that you're here watching. If you guys want to know when I go live, because I don't usually announce it like I did today, because I don't really ever have a plan for my life. I just gotta go with the flow. You can click my nose, and in the top corner there'll be like dots, and you can click on it and click the follow button, I believe, unless Facebook changed the way they've done things. I don't think if I do it, it looks the same. Okay, I'm just taking a little bit more of that purple over here. I feel like I didn't get enough on the inside. We're gonna try to do the best halo eye that we can. I'm trying not to go up too high on my inner corner here, just keeping it kind of in the crease down towards the corner of my eye. Now we're gonna go in with this brown right here. And like I said, I'm just gonna try to keep it on the tip of the brush, because we don't want the shadow on the sides where it'll get crazy and go places we don't want it to go. If that makes sense, because look at when I'm putting it in my crease. See how the tapered part is the part mostly touching my eyelid and the crease itself. So that's why we don't want, if it were to be on the sides, it would get all over my lid right here. And that just would not do us any good. And blending is very important. That's why, like, people probably are annoyed with the length of my videos. So I totally apologize for that. But because these are live, obviously I can't edit it or speed it up or whatever to make it quicker for you guys. And the reason it takes me so long, number one, is because I'm not a professional. So I'm like learning as I go. But number two, I'm blending a lot. So I want to make sure that all these shadows are going to be really blended and have a smooth transition between colors. I don't want it to be like choppy or have really like prominent, obvious lines between shades. Does that make sense? So that's another reason it takes me a while. So if you guys have to hop off and hop back on later, or go back and watch the replay so you can like forward through it to find the parts you want to watch, I get it. Because that's what I do. I watch people live, and then like life is busy and hectic, and you don't have time probably to sit here for like an hour and watch me. And that is so understandable. So if you have to catch this on the replay, I get it. And if you're here watching this on the replay right now, hello and welcome, and thank you for being here. But that's why it takes me so long, you guys, is because I am trying to blend to make this look the best I can for you guys, and show you exactly how I do it. This is like real life stuff. Like if you're gonna do looks like this and you don't know especially if you don't know what you're doing, like me, I'm like learning as I go, it's gonna take you longer. So don't be like discouraged. If you're doing a really quick, simple eyeshadow look like I usually do most days, it doesn't take near this long. Like my full face, if I'm like in a rush trying to get out the door, takes me like 10, maybe 15 minutes, depending on what I'm doing. I need to just like do a video of that for you guys so you can see what I mean by how quick I can be putting on my makeup. I just sit here and I talk to you guys and I get distracted. And so it doesn't go as fast, you know? I already forgot what color I just used. Isn't that terrible? There's so many browns on here. I'm trying to remember. I think it was that one. But I just do a little bit of color at a time, and I'm making sure when I come out this way, you want to kind of make this a V. And I'm remembering to kind of steer clear of the middle of my eyelid, because basically what a halo eye is light in the middle and dark on the inner and outer corner. So we're going to use concealer when I get done with the crease and the inner and outer corner, and we're going to brighten. We're going to use concealer to basically give us a new base in the center of my eyelid to pack that green on top. Because you want to make the center of your eye pop with color, okay? And then you want this to come out into a V, because at the end we're going to cut it like we usually do with concealer and make it look a lot cleaner. So I am just blending my hand off here, but that's what you should do. Okay, I feel like I've got a weird spot right there. Okay, and I'm trying to go with browns that almost look like they have some like purplish undertones, and maybe not like true browns. You know what I mean? Like, so look at, oh, you can't tell in the camera as well. This one definitely has more of like a true mauve-y purple undertone than say like this one is like a brown. Does that make sense? So I'm trying to go with colors like that. And then I may throw some more purple on top of this. And then I don't know if I'll do black. I don't know what I'm gonna do as far as the dark color, because I want it to be really dark and have a lot of depth. Hi Anna, happy Thursday. But I want it to have a lot of depth before I do the whole cut crease thing with my concealer. What palette are you using? I Shanna, I am using a Morphe. Hold on. I gotta remember the name of it. It is the Morphe Second Nature palette. Is it even on here? Yes, it is. Morphe Second Nature 3502 palette. It was on sale like weeks ago when I was talking about it and showing you guys. But just go to Morphe.com. If you don't know what Morphe is, you should, because it's amazing. These are Morphe brushes that I'm using. All of these I've used so far are Morphe brushes, I believe. I think so. Other than my Kabuki brushes. I believe they're all Morphes. They're amazing. They got brushes, they got eyeshadows. I think they got other things too, but I love their eyeshadow palettes. That's really all I use, that and the brushes. Hey Jordan, hey Alexis, happy Thursday. This Second Nature palette, Shanna, is amazing. If you don't really know where to start with eyeshadow and you don't have a whole lot of experience with it and you just need some good like natural pretty colors, this is really good. I love those. Oh, you do know Morphe. Yeah, Morphe is amazing. Morphe is really great. Super affordable too, guys. I don't know how the green's gonna look in the middle of this, but we're gonna go for it because that's how I felt on Monday when I did the purple and blue, but I was actually kind of like really digging the eyeshadow look after that. So when in doubt, if I feel like something isn't gonna look right, I should just do it anyway. And then one day I'm really gonna look like a clown and you guys are actually gonna be just like laughing at me and not with me at that point. All right, we're gonna take this. It's still a fluffy tapered brush, but it's a lot thinner and shorter than the other one I was just using. And I have a darker, like purpley undertone brown here. This actually looks a lot more mauve purple than I was expecting it to, which is fine because it's gonna look great. We just have to believe in it. So seriously, you guys, just blend until you feel like your hand's gonna fall off. And go in with a super light hand, like I'm always telling you guys. Super, super light hand. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time. Because you want it to blend well and not be patchy. If you guys are hopping on, say hey. Or if you've been here this entire time and I've already said hi to you, then thank you for sticking around. If you're new here, you can say hey. Tell me you're new. You guys gotta quit being afraid to like say hi to me because I'm not a scary person. I like to talk to you guys when you're watching me do my makeup. Otherwise, I'm just sitting here and you're just staring at me. And if we were in a room doing this, then it'd be really weird. Okay, do you see how like purpley mauve-y that is? We might throw some of this purple. I really like that. That looks really pretty. But the thing is that, you know, that honestly, I feel like this green is going to be so dark though when I pack it on. I don't want it to be, like I want the rest of my look to be dark too. Because I don't want it to be like only the green that's dark. Does that make sense? Because these are like really pretty shades, but I feel like they're not dark enough. I'm going to take this darkest purple in this colorful, cheap Amazon palette that I have. And just try to add more color to this and more depth. I will have to say though, like, if you guys are gonna order from Morphe anytime soon, as much as I love them, I don't recommend it right now. Wait until, hey Hannah, happy Thursday. Wait until this freaking COVID stuff is more past us. Where is it for anyone interested in their brushes or eyeshadow? Yeah, they've got good deals going on, but I literally ordered 2 palettes at the beginning of April. It's been a month, actually a little over a month, and they're still not here. They just shipped today. I was not very thrilled about it, but I understand why, is because everything going on, so it is what it is. But just know that if you go on there because you see this sale and you're all excited, just don't buy them if you're in a hurry, because they're doing what they can to keep stuff clean, you know, and so it's taking them like 10 times longer to send their stuff out than it usually does. So just understand that when you go to buy something. Because I was like starting to think that I got like scammed or something. And I finally emailed them a couple days ago and they're like, oh, it takes an average of 20 days before we can ship stuff out. And I was like, what? I was like, 20 days? It took my stuff a month to get here too, but I couldn't help myself. I know, Alexis, I got on there, I was like, oh my God, these sales. And now I'm like, okay, it's not funny anymore. It's been a month. But they responded to my email yesterday and were like, we're so slow, I'm sorry. Mine only took 2 weeks total with all the COVID stuff. Jordan, you're so lucky. I don't know what the heck happened. I don't know if I ordered at a time where like so many people were placing orders. I don't know. I was just like, Morphe, seriously, come on. But at least they emailed me back. That's all I can say. At least they emailed me back and explained it. Because I was beginning to think I got scammed. Like I even went back and checked my email and was like, did I actually order off Morphe.com or did I get scammed? Because Facebook keeps popping up those stupid ads and they try to like mimic companies like Morphe. And then when you click on the link, the URL shows like a weird website and it's not actually them. So be careful if Facebook pops up and shows you like a sales site. It might not actually be the company that they say they are. So just be cognizant of that. Like Gymshark had ads on there and I was excited because Gymshark is like my favorite. And I was like, why do these leggings look weird? They don't look like Gymshark leggings. Like a little bit, it has the same logo, but they're like in weird places. And it was because it was a scam. So I was glad because I thought they were 50% off and it really wasn't them. So I probably would have got scammed out of a lot of money. Pretty sure I got scammed from Michael Kors. Order my mama bag and never received my confirmation email or order number. But they were sure to take the money out of my account. Yep. If you clicked on a link from Facebook, Tira, and it claimed to be Michael Kors, it probably wasn't because I keep seeing those ads for different companies like that. And it's really annoying. I almost got scammed out of a lot of money on Gymshark. And then I happened to scroll down to the bottom of the website and it said something really weird. It didn't look like the Gymshark website. And I was like, something is not right here. And then I clicked on the URL and it was like a weird URL link. And I was like, this isn't Gymshark. That is why. And then I went to actual Gymshark website and like nothing was on sale. And I was like, there it is. They try to get you. They try. Sometimes they do. I was seeing a lot of people comment, I ordered. I was like, oh no, don't order. It's a scam. Okay. Anyway, off of my tangent about terrible people scamming people out of money. Let's go to my Smashbox and let's get this deep dark shiny shimmery purple, this one, and let's put some in the outer and inner corner. And I'm literally just packing it on my lid here. Yeah, Tara, that sucks that happened. I'm sorry. I hope that's not the case. But I have a bad feeling that may be what happened to you. But that's why, especially like when I get on websites like that, I love using PayPal, you guys. If you don't have a PayPal, you should get one because there was one time a long time ago I got scammed on a website and PayPal let me try to reach out to this website and get my money back, and they wouldn't respond. So then PayPal reached out to them for me, and they didn't respond. So they PayPal paid me all my money back. It was awesome. So if I'm allowed to use PayPal on a website, I always do. Because at least I know if something does happen, I can get my money back. Just packing this on, making sure I go and stick with that like V shape. I don't know if this is gonna look right or if I'm gonna look like the Hulk, like John says I do when I get angry. So hopefully we're not gonna have any Hulk vibes going on here. I hope not either. I've only received one email from them since April, and I can't get a hold of their customer service people either, so I'm so frustrated. Here, do they have like a link to the site on the email? Because I wonder if you can like click on it and see if it looks like a scam website, or maybe they don't have any links. Like, to be honest, I don't really know what a normal Michael Kors email is supposed to look like. But maybe there's some kind of clue what it is in the email. He says, you said it was my payment method that was messed up, but I don't believe that at all. It couldn't have been your payment method if they took the money out of your bank. That doesn't even make sense. I'm trying to blend this a little above my crease because I feel like I went down too low with my crease. I want it to stay up higher, especially because we're going to do a cut crease. Hi, Kelly. Okay, I think maybe this is going to be dark enough. If it's not dark enough for the green, then we will add more dark. So you can only email them or chat with them online, so I have no clue. How do you chat with them online? Like, are you talking about on the actual Morphe website? I'm just trying to figure out what the website looks like that you went to. Like, did I say Morphe? Michael Kors. Does it look like an actual Michael Kors website when you click on it? Like, do you still have the link to the website that you used? Because a lot of times you can tell if it's like a scam website or not. I feel like this eye is darker than this one. I can't decide. Do you guys feel like these match? I can't tell. I can't make up my mind. Okay, we're gonna put that one down. And we're gonna get my dense fluffy brush again. Not the darkest shade of purple, but that like medium, I can't even talk, that like medium shade purple we used before, and just kind of blend. It's the legit Michael Kors website because it was the one at the outlet mall. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it is just a glitch in their system or something that they're working on fixing then. I don't know. That's like weird. If it's their legit website and you know you ordered off their legit website, then it's probably just genuinely they screwed something up on their end or whatever, and they're just gonna have to fix it. Because honestly, I was starting to think I got scammed by Morphe and I really didn't. So it could be one of those situations. Okay, I'm just gonna take my fluffy brush that I used at the beginning with that really light tan shade, and I am going to blend up towards my brow, just to kind of make it look lighter and not so purple. I may end up looking like the Hulk, but you know, if that's the case, we'll just roll with it, because I wasn't trying to look all 80s on Monday, and that's how it turned out. So, you know, worst case scenario, I look like the Hulk and it'll all work out somehow. I need my concealer brush. This is like the perfect concealer brush. See how skinny that is? and it's rounded. It's not like flat on the top. So we're gonna go in with my concealer 04 Pure Beige, and we're gonna cut this crease and pray to the good Lord that it doesn't look scary. All right, I was gonna go brown. I was going back and forth before I got on here. I was like, should I do like a brown or a purple, or am I scared to look like the Hulk? I couldn't decide. Here we are, we're purple for sure. So what I'm gonna do is try to make sure that the concealer comes up the same height on each side. Yeah, so I'll show you guys. We're gonna go here. I feel like that's the top. And I feel like that is the top of my crease. Just trying to find the top of my lid here. And basically, okay, they look like they're probably about the same height, so that's good. And this is the trickiest part, especially because like usually I can come from the inner corner, and so I kind of know which direction I'm going, but right now I'm just trying to pack it on in the middle here. Because this is where I want to put the green. And so you can do this multiple different ways. I see a lot of people that just come straight down with it. I see a lot of people that it's like wider at the top and kind of gets skinnier as you come in. I really don't know what I'm trying to do here. I just want to make it look good and match both eyes. Okay. So we're gonna come out like y'all, I watch too much Crime Junkie listen to too much Crime Junkie podcast. Who else, especially from Indy area or Indiana in general, listens to Crime Junkie podcast? I just heard a noise outside and it sounded like somebody was whistling at me, but it was a freaking bird. And I about just had a heart attack on this live. Okay. So do you see how I did that? I feel like maybe I almost came out too far this way. We're gonna try to come farther in here. And basically my end goal is to just make my eyes at least match. It may look crazy, but if I can get them to match, we're gonna be good. And I want this concealer to be like perfect here because I want to be able to pack this green on. Let me get some more concealer. We're gonna try to make this eye match it the best that we can. Nothing is ever gonna be perfect, you guys. So just do your best. Try to get them to match. And that's all you can do. I'm just gonna have to really look at myself and compare them. I'm sorry, I'm not talking much. Because I'm trying to really concentrate. See how I got that over too far? We're just gonna blend some purple out on top of that. We can fix it, maybe. Okay, hey Shelby. We are going to try to fix this a little bit, maybe, if we can, with some purple. Cover that back up. Gonna do our best. Okay. This is what takes the longest and takes time, you guys. But soon we are going to put our Amazon green on there and it's going to look awesome. And if it doesn't, then it doesn't. If it doesn't look awesome, then lesson learned, and I won't do purple and green again. Okay, I'm just trying to keep it a straight line. Do we feel like that matches pretty good? I'm just trying to keep a straight line and make sure they're about in the same spot in the center of each eye. And then we're gonna pack the green on. And we can blend to kind of make a match a little bit better. All right, so let's use that light shade from our face sculpting palette, and we're just gonna try to use my blending bud and set it really quick. So that it's not as, you know, because it's a liquid and we want to go over a powder and not the liquid. All right, so now we're gonna take my a different flat brush, and oh, let's use this tiny one. Let's use this itty bitty one, and we're gonna spray it with our setting spray. And we're just gonna pack on the green. Hey, Melissa, happy Thursday. You guys wanna make sure that you get your brush really wet when you have shimmery color, because it's going to make it, like, pack it on there even thicker. So what we're gonna do is pack it on and then blend the purples into it so it's not like so obviously one shade into the next, if that makes any sense at all. Hey Amy, thank you. I am trying to do new things here. So, I don't know that it's gonna work out great, but here we are. Just packing on. This is our Amazon green eyeshadow. It's our Pharmacy Amazon green. It is so pretty. I'm just continuing to get this brush wet so that it picks up all the pigment. We have a loose pigment green that would be really pretty. I just don't have it yet. I will have it soon. So for now, we are using our Amazon green. Do you see how I'm just packing it on where the concealer was, and we can go back over and blend with the purple. And this looks crazy right now, and I'm not a fan of how it is looking because it is not blended. And pack this on here. But this is why it takes so much time. When you do simpler eyeshadow looks, it does not take near this amount of time. You can do really simple looks without having to do these cut creases and taking up all this time, I promise. I need to do another simple eyeshadow look soon. How do you like eyeshadows whenever you try it? Is there something to compare? Honestly, I've only tried like I think 2. What have I tried? This one and the coffee brown. And I like them. They do a good job. I don't really have issues with fallout with them, which is good. I honestly feel like my only complaint with them is that we don't have a huge selection, you know? We've got really, I've used their cream shadows. Cream shadows are freaking awesome. we just don't have a whole bunch, you know? I wish we had like 100 more colors. But I'm sure we will get there eventually. And honestly, Amy, I've peeked on other country websites for Farmacy, and they have a lot of other products that we don't have yet. So I have a feeling that we are going to get a lot more products in the near future. They just have to bring it to the US. I'm just making sure that all this color is packed on my lid evenly, you guys. And then we will blend, because we want, obviously, the color to be blended evenly, because clearly this looks ridiculous right now. That is what blending is for. I'm excited. Yes, Amy, they do. I know. I'm like, I peeked on their websites and I'm like ready for the other products that they have that we don't. I'm ready for them. Okay, basically what I'm gonna do is take that really, this little tapered brush and the darkest brownish purple I had in the Morphe palette and blend right here. I might use the bright purple actually, or the dark one. I don't know. We can do layers and layers, but I'm gonna blend right here. I'm trying to stay away from the very top where I did the cut crease. I feel like I should have done more browns. I don't know how I'm liking this. Or maybe I should have done, I don't know. I can't decide, you guys. I feel like I get really nervous about what colors I pick, and then I always end up liking it. But I feel like I did this too thick. I can't make up my mind. I'm gonna take like a more brown shade and blend it here and up here above, just to kind of give a little more depth. You just gotta kind of blend it over. So see how the lines aren't near as harsh now between the green and browns. The only thing is making a match. Yeah, I feel like I should have done more browns or something. I don't know. I can't ever make up my mind what I want to do. There's so many different eyeshadow looks you could do with all these different colors. It's like insane. But you just got to make sure that these are like blended. And I think I want to do something more shimmery too. Okay. You see how this isn't very dark though? Like the outer, see how much darker this green is? I don't know, you guys. I don't know how I feel about it. Plus, I don't have any mascara on yet. I don't have anything on the bottom. Let me take a really teeny tiny brush, and we're gonna go in with this black-ish, I think. Oh gosh, I don't know if I made that too dark. And we are going to add a bunch more depth to this. I may have stepped way too far out of my comfort zone today, you guys. I feel like this is more of a blue. Hold on. I've got more of a black in here. Okay. I don't know, you guys. Plus, we haven't touched it up. It may just look crazy. It may end up looking good. It may look like I have a black eye. I don't know. But that's why it's so fun. Because Sunday and Monday when I did my looks, I had no idea how they were going to turn out. And I loved them. So we're going to keep our fingers crossed with this one. Because I love this Amazon green and purple shadows are the bomb. But I just don't know how I feel about this. But we're gonna try to make it work. I just need some darker shadow because remember, like I said, the green packed on is almost too dark with these colors. You almost need like a darker shadow on the outside. wind is like being crazy loud out there. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I just need darker shades out here too, because this Amazon green, when you pack it on, is darker than what you would think. And I'm staying right above it, so I'm not touching it, rubbing it, taking it off. And I'm using like barely any. I'm getting like a little bit of color on here so I can pack it on. I think that's what it is. I just wanted more of a dark. That's my problem. I figured it out. I wanted more dark in the corners. So we're gonna pack that on now. And I wish I had like a deep, dark, shimmery black, but I don't. This one is matte. That is gonna, love your background. Is it real or are those background sheets? It is just a backdrop. It's not real. I really have a gold wall back there and I hate it, and I'm being really lazy and don't want to paint it right now. If it wasn't such a mess, I would show you, but it is a hot mess back there. So I'm just blending it up to this green. Yeah, this looks so much better as like a deep dark. Yeah, for sure. Do you see what I mean about the purple was like too light? It was too light to put around the green because the green is so dark. You don't want a darker shade in the middle of your lid. You want the lighter, brighter shade to be in the middle of your lid. So this looks so much better already. I'm just adding even more color. We can always go back in and pack on more green in a minute if I feel like I blended too much. Yeah, this is a lot better with the dark, for sure. What do you guys think? I feel like it's a lot better now that I've fidgeted with it a lot. The two of you that are sticking it out with me, you guys are troopers. Tell the difference. Adding the black looks good. You're good. I wish I can do this. Seems so impossible. I can't see the rest of that. I'm sorry, Amy. It won't let me click on it. It's not impossible for you, though. Girl, I literally have never done looks like this before in my life. I watched so many people do it on YouTube and things that I just finally was like, you know what? I'm going to try to do it because, like, why not? Why couldn't I do it? And here we are. So it's just fun, too. Like, to mess with different colors. And it may not look exactly how you want it to, but that's what practicing is about, right? I mean, you have to practice, or you can't just like do something and be perfect at it the first time. Sorry, I'm adding more green, you guys, because I feel like I blended too much away. And to be honest with you, this would have looked 10 times better had I realized about adding the black first. Because it would have been more cut crease, but now I've kind of like messed with it too much. So if you're gonna do something like this, you gotta remember darker in the crease, and I didn't go dark enough. So it's like little stuff like that that you'll learn, which I didn't know because I haven't worked with this eyeshadow enough, you know, so next time we can make it look even better. Can you do a one color eyeshadow look one day if you haven't already? So I feel like one time I used the bronzer to show you guys like a super simple look. I used the bronzer and just threw it in my crease to give me some definition. Otherwise, like besides doing that, I don't really use just like one color just because I feel like every time I start to, then I like make up my mind about something else I want to use. But yeah. I can show you that again. You could do like a purple or something, or like a pretty cream shadow over your whole lid. Yeah, I'll have to look up some ideas, Amy. I'll have to like dig through my eyeshadows and figure out which ones would look the best. So don't worry, because we're going to clean this up. It's not going to look like a crazy mess out here when we're done. Probably blend more purple on the outside so you can really, I feel like I'm either going to look like the Hulk or I'm going to look like a peacock. You know what I mean? I don't really, you know, I guess I can't be bothered. I just gotta finish this. This is definitely dark, like dark. It's not bright. Well, my dryer just started back up. I always forget it does that. Guys, I gotta stop listening to Crime Junkie podcasts because all these noises freak me out. I'm like, is there somebody in my house? Yeah, look how dark this is. This is definitely like a nighttime look. We're gonna take this brush and a light purple, and we're gonna blend above the black because we want it to look seamless and have a good transition. You don't want it to be patchy. And I've been like pressing the color into my crease, so sometimes it could kind of be that way. But do you see how dark this is? This is like for sure not an everyday look. This may be a never look for you. Honestly, I don't love dark eyeshadows like this. However, I thought it would be a fun idea, and it was pretty fun. It's not my favorite, I don't think, but it's like really bold. Do you guys feel like it's 10 times better now that I messed with it? Because I am like a lot happier now. I am a lot happier now, and I'm packing more Amazon green on here because, you know, sometimes you blend away. And like I said, if I had realized about the adding the black and stuff before I went into the cut crease, it would have made my life 10 times easier, and I wouldn't have had to go back and add as much green. But here we are, and I want to just take a quick second and like keep looking at it because now that I'm this far into it, I want it to be perfect before I call it quits. So I'm so sorry that this video is so long for you guys, but if you guys are still on here watching me or you keep popping back on here, a freaking trooper, because this was like 10 times longer than I intended it to be. This is why I need to do like foundation looks and eyeshadow looks in a separate videos. Wouldn't you guys appreciate that? I feel like it's a better idea. That way if you go back and watch the replay, you don't have to like sift through all of this. Because I don't even know how long I've been on here. Does it tell me? I don't think it tells me, but it's probably been like way too long. Trying to keep it above my cut crease, but not too far above. That was my bad. I kind of screwed that one up, so I apologize to you guys. I'm putting dark purple on top here, just on the corners, into the green. My dogs are barking at something. Maybe I wasn't wrong to be paranoid when I heard noises. Okay, what do we think, you guys? Craziness? Probably. Sorry, I'm trying to listen to what my dogs are doing. Craziness, yes. Fun, absolutely. I'm just blending more purple, okay? I just want this to look great. If you keep blending little bits of color at a time, you'll be okay. Just don't go in and pack on a ton of color all at once. Do I look like a peacock? Maybe we should call this my peacock look. I don't know. Maybe I should, if I was brave enough with eyeliner, I might put some on. But I don't know that I am. And I keep feeling like I'm accidentally taking away too much black right here. There we go. What do you guys think? Am I freaking insane? Should I have even attempted this? Probably not. We're going to take the really dark and keep it down here towards the lash line. Looks great. Thank you, Amy. You're so sweet. Okay. All right. This is definitely a bold, dark look, but thank you, Tira. It would have been 10 times better if I knew what I was doing going in. So don't judge me, you guys. It would have been 10 times better if I had known what I was doing. All right, I'm trying to decide if this looks blended enough up here / dark enough. Okay, we're just gonna stop because I could go on for ages trying to make this look perfect. I feel like dark eyeshadow looks are really insane. They're really hard. So clearly I am on the struggle bus. We are gonna take a tiny, I have like a little tiny brush, if I can find it. We're gonna pack some, yeah, this will work. This isn't the one I was thinking of, but this will probably be okay. We're gonna take this dark purple here and bring it down here just to kind of start with some eyeshadow. Then we're gonna clean the top up and we're gonna, I don't know, we're gonna try to make it look a lot cleaner and nicer. All right, let's all take some deep breaths, pray for me, and hope I don't screw this up. But first, I need to like set out all my brushes so I'm not like digging and searching for all of them while you guys are watching, wasting your time. Okay, ready? We are gonna go from the corner here. All right, I gotta be real quiet when I do that so I make sure it's a straight line. Corner up to the end of the brow. Okay, do we feel like that's pretty much the same angle? We're good. We are good. We are golden. I'm gonna take my little brush and blend it down. I'm just trying to keep it a straight line with this thing is all I'm doing. This part needs to be, hold up, wait a minute. Okay, here we go. I swear I'm not insane, you guys. I went from like barely doing eyeshadow to like doing all this. But it's so fun. I'm like addicted to it now. This is actually my powder beauty blender, and so I'm going to use the bottom of it so I try not to screw it up because I use this side for powder. Okay. We are trying to blend this sucker out. Let's just get my tiny little kabuki and try to save ourselves some time here. Okay. And now I feel like, okay, what do we think? Is that craziness? Do you guys think I'm insane? This is so dark. This is so dark. And I have a really dark eyes, so I feel like, have you guys ever seen, what was that movie? Was it called like Swan or something, like Swan Lake or something like that, with those, who's that famous actress that's in it? And she's like in a ballet and she has that crazy dark eye makeup on. You guys probably don't know what I'm talking about. And I feel like I look like her and it freaks me out a little bit. But she looked scary in that movie. I don't know why I can't think of that actress's name. I guarantee if my mom was on here, she would like shout it from the rooftops. She always knows who all the actors and actresses are from all the movies and TV shows. So I'm going in with black. And actually, let's grab some of that shimmery dark purple. And then I think I'm going to throw some green on here too. Because we can. This is insane. Like, crazy dark. I was not intending for this, but here we are. I feel like I do that to myself every day. I do a look I don't mean to do, and then I just have to like roll with it. I'm just throwing some of the green on the bottom. I kind of try to keep it right where the green is on the top. You know what I mean? Like straight down below it. I feel like if I could do some bomb wing liner right now, that would be awesome. But I suck at wing eyeliner lately because I haven't done it in so long. So we're not even gonna like try because it's gonna screw it all up. Hi, Rachel. If you're just hopping on, you probably think I'm flipping insane with this eyeshadow. I just want to make sure I have enough green, y'all. I could probably be like this for hours and just keep touching up and keep touching up, and I need to just leave it alone. Mandy, thank you. I cannot make up my mind. Okay, I don't even know. Should I stop? Should I keep blending? I should probably stop. I should probably just leave it. Leave it alone. Look at how dark this is. Look how dark this is. I wish I had some cool green liner, but I don't. I don't have any green liner. So we're just gonna take some black and go on my top and bottom water lines. Because we already look crazy dark, so we might as well. Oh, please don't make my eyes water. I don't want to screw it up. I hate when I do that because I'm not used to putting liner on, so my eyes water really bad. Okay. Here we are. I definitely need some dramatic false lashes for this, you guys. This is insane. Oh, I need to get some highlighter for the inner corner though. Yo, I don't know if I want to photograph this one. I feel like I'm not in love with it because it's so dark. I cannot make up my mind. I don't know if I like it or not. I am not a dark eyeshadow kind of person. We're going to take this one because it's more yellow and we're going with like greens. Although we do have purple in here, so I don't know. You could go either way. You could really use any highlighter you wanted. We have a purple undertone one in here too. This one's like obviously more pink purple. That one is more yellow. So it probably doesn't matter. I feel like I should have done some big dramatic eyeliner. So I apologize. I need to work on that. I need to work on eyeliner. Yeah, I feel like I don't know if I should love it or hate it. But I'm really glad I went in with the black. Because it was definitely too light on the outer and inner corner with just the purple for sure. It looks much better with mascara too. I don't look as odd looking like I have no eyelashes. This is insane. I need to do, if I'm, you know, can keep from making it look crazy like this. I saw this really pretty orange, red, yellow eyeshadow look the other day on Pinterest and it looked beautiful and I want to try to do it. And it wouldn't be dark like this, obviously it'd be really bright. Look at how dark this is. What do you guys think? Amazon green. Amazon green. let us highlight our face. We might as well go all in and just, oh, let's do some blush though. Let's do some blush. Which one should we do? I'm trying to think which one would look good. We definitely don't want something crazy bold, do we? Probably not. Let's try Sweet Almond. I don't know. Let's try that one. I don't think I've tried this one yet. Sweet Almond blush. I like it. That looks good. It's not dramatic. It's not sparkly. It just gives me more color. That dryer keeps starting back up and it freaks me out. It's got one of those like anti-wrinkle things, so it like turns itself back on. It's insane. Okay. Yeah, I definitely need to put like some false lashes on too, because that would be cool, but I'm out of practice with that and I don't feel like trying to put those on. So we're gonna take the same color I used on the inner part of my eye and highlight our cheekbones. I'm going on the very, very top, and like I do with everything else, super light hand, just like barely dusting it on. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how to feel about this eyeshadow. What do you guys think? I got too much on my cheek there. You want to try to keep it on your cheekbone and not on the apples of your cheeks, because it's not where it goes. And I struggle with that. You know what? Let's take my finger and just do a little bit, because I want to keep it really thin. Much better. Okay. And what lippy are we going to do? Because we got to do a little bit of a lip, but it's got to be something natural because our freaking eye looks crazy enough. Look at how dark this is. You don't want anything too freaking bright. We definitely don't want to look like Christmas again like we did the other day. This is so dramatic. I don't even know how I feel about it. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. It's so dark. It looks, I love the Amazon green. Look how pretty that green is though. It like makes me want to love it, but it's so dark and I usually hate dark eyeshadow, so I can't decide. You guys tell me what you think. Do you like dark eyeshadow? Because usually I don't. Usually I do not do dark eyeshadow. Okay, let's just go ahead, probably, let's do Brave, I think, because, you know, I was brave and I did this eye look. So it kind of matches my attitude today. How about that? We're gonna do Brave. And it's my favorite. My favorite lippy will surely make me feel more comfortable with this bold eye look, right? John's definitely gonna come home and be like, what in the world did you do to your eyes? He is not used to me seeing me with these bold eyeshadow colors. This is like for a night on the town or something, like if you're going to the nightclub, you want to look like the Hulk or a peacock. No, I actually love this green. It is so pigmented. And the shimmer is so pretty. I cannot wait to get the loose pigment green and see how that looks compared to this. I have so many pharmacy boxes coming in, but because their shipping is so delayed from COVID, I'm like so sad because it hasn't got here yet. Okay, let's put Brave on and we can be done, and I'll leave you guys alone. I've taken up plenty of all of y'all's time today. I should probably try to not be so brave and do all these on live and take up your time. I should probably just do them and post pictures. Okay. We have a natural pretty lip with a crazy dark eye. What do you guys think? Tell me your thoughts. This is a clean brush, by the way. I just feel like that black needs to be blended. There. Tell me your guys' thoughts. Look at this pretty lip color though. Like, if you're not about the green shadow, at least like, do you see this beautiful Brave color? I am obsessed with it. Okay, lastly, we're gonna set this because we want to look crazy all day. Okay, all right, and now my makeup won't move. Even this dark eyeshadow. So I'm stuck with this unless I take all my makeup off. All right, I'll let you guys go. I took up way too much of your guys' time today, but it was fun and I'm glad I did it because I actually like it a lot better than what I thought when I started out. So let me know what you guys think. I may or may not post photo evidence of it later. But I hope you guys have a good Thursday, and I work tomorrow, but hopefully I will see you guys on Saturday or Sunday. So I'll talk to you later.